Hey, what's up you guys? It is me, Tiffany, back with another video for you guys today. And for the topic for this video, we are going to be doing conspiracy theories. Yay! So I know they are putting out conspiracy theories on YouTube, but I don't care because I'm very invested in them at the moment. So yeah. Conspiracy theories are something, if you don't know what they are, they're basically making up this thing that you think could be true, but it's most likely not true. Yeah, I don't know how to really explain them. Let me look up the definition for conspiracy theories because, I need to get, some facts here. So a conspiracy theory is an explanation of an event or situation that invokes a conspiracy. Generally one involving an illegal or harmful act supposedly carried out by the government or other powerful actors without credible evidence. So obviously none of this is actually proven. There have been conspiracy theories that have been proven. Am I gonna tell you the ones that have been proven? No. Am I saying that any of this is real? Just a disclaimer, no, please don't come for me, government. I'm not saying anything. But these are conspiracy theories, so they're not proven. Just before we start, do I think that some of them might be real? Yes, I do. But that's my opinion. And I'm allowed to state my opinion, I believe. I also did a green eyeshadow look because I was like, ooh, conspiracy theories, Illuminati, green. Money, yes. But anyways, okay, so let's get started with the conspiracy theory. The conspiracy theory video is the simulation or matrix conspiracy theory video. What am I saying? Conspiracy theory. So basically, if you don't know what it is, it's basically that we live in the matrix or we live in a simulation by the government, and that everything that we see around us is actually just a simulation and we're not actually living our own lives. This might be one that I actually believe happened. Reason people believe this is because they think that they see things glitch out in the world or just disappear randomly, and they think that that's the reason we're in the matrix. Another reason people might be thinking that the simulation one is because you know how we have virtual reality and stuff like that. They think it's not far off from what we're experiencing ourselves. This conspiracy is basically us being in a simulation run by the government. So they think that if we're able to do that, doing virtual reality, why are we not being controlled by that like the government? And some person quoted, "Quite frankly, if we are not living in a simulation, it is an extraordinary, unlikely circumstance." This was quoted by Rich Terrell, scientist at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. So he's from NASA. But basically he's saying it's very unlikely that we're not living in a simulation. Is it necessarily true that we're living in a simulation? No. Do I see where people get it from? Yes. This was started by Elon Musk. I think he's a scientist. Yeah. And it was basically, he said there's a 1,000,000,000 to 1 chance we're living in base reality. Meaning that there is 1 in a billion chance that we're actually living our own reality and that we're not living in a simulation that has been distributed by the government. There have been pictures such as little glitches you can see. If I can possibly put a picture in, I will. I don't know if I can. There is a lot of pictures of people being repeated. There's pictures of cars being stuck in the ground when it's almost near impossible. There we go. Okay. There's pictures of cars being cut in half. My phone is getting notifications. Rude. But there's a lot of pictures that show that people have been repeated, or people glitching, or even the sky glitching. And it just makes you think, are we living in a simulation? I don't know. I feel like it could be believable, but I'm not gonna say that I believe that or not. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that up to you to decide if you think we live in a matrix or not, in the matrix or not. But in my personal opinion, it's very possible. I believe I've seen like things where it's like something would like glitch, or like you see like little lights that just seem off, and it's just a little weird. But like, is it real? Probably not. Am I gonna say it's real? No, because I don't know and I don't want to die. But anyways, my next conspiracy theory is, I think it's about the Declaration of Independence. Yes. So there's this thing that states that the founders of the Declaration of Independence were all sitting in a room, and basically they were all like, what's happening? What are we doing? You know, it's like, we can get executed if we sign this bill. But it said that this one man says, God has given America to be free. And with that, it said that everybody ran over to sign the paper. And when everybody went to go look for this mysterious man that shouted out from the crowd, they couldn't find him. Now, the conspiracy to this is, nobody knows how this person may have entered the room when it was locked. It was a locked room. And it was guarded. So we don't know who he was and how he even got out. The conspiracy to this, the conspiracy theory behind this is basically saying, who was the person that said it? Some people say that it could have possibly been God, if you believe in God. I mean, some people say it could have been some kind of entity that decided they wanted America to be free, you know? Or some people say they could have just been a random guy, but they're trying to figure out, if it was a random guy, how could they have gotten into the locked room with guards and out of the locked room with guards? I mean, back when the Declaration of Independence was signed, there wasn't like high security, so it could have been very possible that someone snuck in there and said it. But some people do believe that it was God or some entity of some form, like trying to get everybody to sign it and like creating what is known as America and our independence in America. You know, do I think that this person was like God or an entity? Even though I am religious, I don't think that it was. My reasoning is, since it was back then, there wasn't a lot of actual security, so they could have easily snuck in through literally anywhere, like the vents, anywhere, and they could have said it, and they were just trying to get everybody to sign, and they could have easily snuck in out. I know people did try to find this person, but they were all busy trying to sign the Declaration of Independence before they found the person, so that could have given him plenty of time to actually walk out or like sneak out in whatever way he decided to come in. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on that one, because that one's actually really interesting, because it's kind of like a, what do you think is happening? Also, my phone keeps going off. Sorry about that. Real conspiracy theory, do I actually have friends, or is it just notifications? Another conspiracy theory I thought I would talk about is FEMA. And you guys have probably already heard about this conspiracy theory. It's basically that FEMA is making concentration camps throughout the United States. I think this one's a little far-fetched. I really don't think this is actually a thing, because if it was a thing, I'm sure it would be on the news and people would know about it and it would be stopped. But basically, FEMA is the Federal Emergency Management Agency, and it's alleged that the organization has engaged in the building of concentration camps in advance of the imposition of martial law and genocide. Some people think that FEMA is making concentration camps to, first, population control, That's one of the major ones, population control for FEMA concentration camps. Or I don't want to say, like, you know, because I don't think it's actually a thing, in my opinion. But some people do think that it's to control population control. Yeah. There's also said there's like these little like plastic things outside of like FEMA and stuff. It says, according to conspiracy theorists, over 500,000 plastic coffins are stacked up in FEMA concentration camps, just in case something happens. Now that's a little sketchy, but I don't think they're coffins. I think they're just there. And it has been debunked. Basically, yeah, people have very much debunked it. There are a lot of FEMA camps though. Most of them are close to major cities, and they think that it's close to major cities because of easy like access to get them all into a camp. In Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Missouri, Michigan, Mississippi, Nebraska, Nevada, New Jersey, New York, pretty much everywhere. Except Pennsylvania doesn't have one, so I'm safe, y'all. No, I'm just kidding. Not that I believe that. But basically the conspiracy is that FEMA is making concentration camps and trying to control the government and like citizens through the concentration camps. Also population control. There's a lot of branches out from it. Another conspiracy theory is selfies were popularized by the government to help build a facial recognition database. Basically, I think this could possibly be true, but this conspiracy is that the government created selfies so that they had like a picture of everyone's face, and that it like could like they could like identify you, track you, all the above, which is kind of like the same thing with social media and like the conspiracy theories that the government is watching your social media all the time. I mean, it's kind of like, yeah, they can be watching it, because if you put something on social media, it's there. Everyone can see it. No matter how hard you try, it's gonna be there. So do I think they purposely made it so that they can, you know, track you, like identify you, like, you know, get inside your mind? Probably not. Have they used it in situations where they need to find probably like a serial killer or something? Of course they have. They're gonna use their resources to find people. Like, it's not like, and if you're dumb enough to put something that could get you like incriminated on social media, you deserve to be hunted down by the government. But do I think that they were popularized by the government just for that fact? No. I could probably debunk that. I think it was probably a couple teenagers that were like, oh look, love myself, and took pictures of themselves. But like I said, do they use it to find people? Probably. Like, it's like an easy access kind of source. Like, are they like watching you constantly? No. If you don't have any reason to be watched, they're probably not gonna watch you. That's kind of like the whole, like, if you like listen to your phone, you can hear like static. Like, I don't hear anything, but maybe it's because I don't have an iPhone, because I'm not rich enough for that. As I say, when I have a camera, I just, yeah, no, not worth it. But that's kind of like with the whole like government is watching you through your camera. Do I think they have time to watch you through your camera? Probably not. They're probably on better things, you know? But some people do believe that the government is watching you through your phone. And I believe if they did have a reason to watch you through your phone, they'd have to like, I don't know. They would like have to have a reason to actually like go into your phone and watch your every move from your phone. Because it's kind of like a waste of their time if they're just watching you eat freaking cereal and watch Netflix all day. It's just, why would they do that? They would have to have legitimate reason to actually like go through your social media. So I don't think that they started I literally just ran off like this whole track. Like, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. It's connected though. So I don't think that the government started selfies just to get like a facial recognition. It's kind of what your license is for and what everything else is for. They probably don't care. But I do want to go in more to this, like, social media is watching you. Do I think that brands like can like look at like things you've liked and like abide to what you like? Yes, I do. Like Facebook and like getting like ads for things you like, I do think that they can do that. I believe somewhere in that 80-page guideline thing there is something stating that they can like look at things and like attract you to like ads. Do I think they're doing it like maliciously, like evilly? No. I just think they're trying to get you to buy their products and like buy more, and that's how they make their money. Like, so that is actually going to be all the conspiracies that I talk about today. If you want to see more conspiracies, there's like millions of them out there, and if you want to see more, just make sure you give my video a like, subscribe, and hit that bell button for more. If you want me to talk about any other conspiracy theories, comment them down below, because I sure will, you know, I'll look it up somewhat. I would just like to point out that I did not do much research on this, so if I like have some of this wrong, don't come for me, because it's really hard to look up conspiracy theories and like actually find like information on it. It's not fun. It's not easy. I mean, it is fun to like look at them and like be like, oh yeah, but like to find like actual information, it's hard, honey. Like, it's not easy being cheesy. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so if you wanted to see me talk about any other conspiracy theory videos and how I feel about them, yeah, make sure you subscribe, because if I post it and you're not subscribed, obviously you're not gonna see it. Conspiracy theory video. I'm just trying to make a part 2 so you guys will come back and watch it. I'm just kidding. But anyways, so that is the end of this video. I will see you guys next time I make a video. Let's hope I don't get kidnapped by the government for making this, even though I said everything is a conspiracy theory, and I don't believe it's true necessarily. So I will see you guys next time, and bye guys.